Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another Hearthstone video. Well, today I had an idea that kind of runs counterintuitive to my goal of getting some other golden hero portraits, because, you know, the idea got in my mind and I really just wanted to play it real bad. And of course it involved my favorite class, which is warriors, so you know what it is, que sera, sera. So anyway, let me give you kind of a brief synopsis of what we got going on here. This is going to be a recruit deck. Now, I know recruit warrior's been done in the past, but I decided to go completely recruit and in this package, including some lower end stuff like Injured Blade Master and King Mukla to go along with Madame Guild Recruiter. I'm not sure if this is really good or not, but you know, I am recruiting, so if you're gonna go all in, right? So yeah, I decided to throw that in the package. I didn't feel like crafting another Blade Master just for this deck. I've eschewed some of the more standard warrior things, but I got a lot of what makes, you know, a typical warrior. You know, I have like one Shield Slam in there. I got 2 Executes, threw 1 Warpath in there for some board clears, a Quartz Blood Razor, 1 copy of Brawl, which I'm not sure if that really belongs to this deck or not, but Brawl is just such a good card. It's hard not to put it in really any warrior deck. So, and this is a slower deck to be sure. So we got a little bit of card draw, some shield blocks in there. What makes this deck a little more sustained, or have a little more sustain probably, is I threw double Dead Man's Hand in there. This is not really trying to go infinite, and I may remove one of these Dead Man's Hands. But when you start recruiting minions, especially in the later turns, you can run dry fairly quickly. And then if they have answers for all that, well, you're just toast, aren't you? So, especially with things like Woe Cleaver, if you get 3 attacks off of that, you can really sap a lot of your late game just on that weapon alone. But you can start getting repeats of, not to mention just the minions in the deck, but also of Woe Cleaver. Yeah, you can start really just pumping out the threats. So if you can get into the late game and have some pretty good sustain like that, I'd say this deck has a pretty good chance against other things. Thought about maybe putting the Death Knight in here as well, but I would think I'd rather just keep the armor in this meta nowadays. There's a lot of combo decks out there, and this deck doesn't have a ton of armor life gain. So I think what little I have is going to be pretty precious. So I think I'm going to leave my hero power as is. You have to forgive me. I got a little cold today, so it's my voice is raggedy. That's kind of the reason why, and if I cough a little more. But anyway, you know, I got a couple deranged doctors in there. I'm not really sure if this is a card I want in there, but you know, you never know. I like the card a lot. In fact, let me look. What else we got for 7? I want to stick in there, or 7 above. You know, Gromwash is always good, because I get the feeling deranged doctor is not going to be all that great. You're not going to need 2 of them usually, because I do have 1 Silver Vanguard in here for another piece of recruit, and so 8 minion, or the 8-drop slot is really good for this deck. Let's see what we got on the side that I think I would want. Oh, I could put the new Giggling Mentor in there, huh? Could actually put a charged Devil Sword. That one makes a little more sense to me, actually. I'm going to pull 1 Deranged Doctor out, put a charged Devil Sword in there. I may wind up sticking 2, because that card is just so good with Recruit. In fact, I wonder if I should take out this Violet Worm and just replace it with another charged Devil Sword. I don't think I want Deathwing. It's good to draw, but I mean, basically any of my draws, if it gets the high-end stuff, is plenty good enough. It's so hard to say no to another charged Devil Sword. In all honesty, it might save more health than Drain Shopper. We'll leave it at 1 for now, I think. Geosculptor, touch and go. This is not, like I said, a huge armor deck, so he may get pulled in favor of, say, another charged Devil Sword or something similar. Bulldozer is actually really good as well. In fact, he may make more sense. But I want to keep a max amount of 8 drops. Oh yeah, I wanted to put Gromosh in here too. The guy behind me approves. So what do I want to pull for Gromosh? It gets difficult after a while. Really, Sarah doesn't have a whole lot of place in here other than me just loving the card. I really don't want to get rid of too much more of my early game. I could actually get rid of one of the dead man's hands. I really don't plan on going infinite in this deck. You know, I got 2 identified shield. That's probably one too many. Let's get rid of one of those and put Gromosh in there. Since I already have 2 Blood Razors. I used to run the Spellstone in this deck. That's the reason I had so many weapons, but it didn't work out well. The Spellstone is just too slow, too hard to use. Alright, let's see how it performs. Ooh, another warrior. So we got the suit, and this is mech control. This could be interesting if it is control. Or odd warrior, I mean, excuse me. You technically want to keep recruit cards because they're so integral to the deck. Let's go ahead and go for a little more early game. Hopefully, Guild Recruiter. Okay, let's take the Blood Razors out. Okay, so we got a Mech Warrior. It doesn't exactly bode well for me, because I'm not set up real well for aggro, but as long as you can get off to a blisteringly fast start. Okay, so Worgen on 3, perhaps? No, he didn't attack with it. Okay, that's the card I wanted to see. So if he throws down the Worgen, it'll probably be a coin Blood Razor into the Worgen. And if he does armors, I may not even coin and save it for the Guild Recruiter. Yeah. So either he just drew Darius or Raging Worgen, or he just has another weapon in his hand. Okay. Well, that was bound to happen eventually. Okay, do I still want a Guild Recruiter now? Sure. Before I drop any of my 3 drops. So. And that's a good minion right there. I'll probably wind up executing it eventually, but... Ooh, actually, I hope he doesn't get Ziliax right now. Have his Ziliax in hand. Okay. Well, I can still clear that and leave a minion up, so I think I'll do that. Didn't want to draw the charged double sword, so now I need to hope for a dead man's hand, right? The only problem is if I just execute here, I don't have a whole lot of other play. But I still think it's the best idea right now, just in case he's got a magnetic mech in hand. And now I can start recruiting. Luckily now, what I do have in my hand is pretty good to stick back into my deck. So.
I'm fast and furious!
Alright, if he trades, I'm happy. Works tonight. Alright, so I haven't seen Darius yet, so I have to be mindful of Darius. Most of what this pulls, though, shouldn't be weak to Darius. All except for the ones that come out of Violet Worm. Once this deck is rolling, it really punishes decks without good removal. Okay, so he's gonna get some taunts here. Or at least one taunt, anyway. Oh no, okay, you can let me do it. Do I want to preemptively shield block forward or yip for the next turn? Or do I want to just gather my party again? I'm gonna go ahead and set it for yip.
Job's done.
Dead Man's Hand is exactly what I wanted to see. I need to get rid of some of these Blood Razors, though. Or at least try to. Yeah, Violet Worm, I'm not sure if it really has a decent place in this deck. I mean, it was kind of a dearth of a good 8 mana drops when I first made this deck a long time ago. I'm sure it's lessened considerably since then. And really, I might get rid of the Silver Vanguard, so I'm not completely. And that's a good play. So I'm not completely locked into just running 8s. I may just actually. I'm gonna take this chance to get rid of one of my Blood Razors here. Much as I wanted to play Yip. Actually, I wouldn't mind Dead Man's Handing it first. I don't think I'm going to need it this game, but I'm 5 cards ahead of him. Didn't think I drew. Well, yeah, it's recruits. You always forget about that. You gotta watch your hand size. That's another reason I put the Dead Man's in here. Alright, so I'm just going to leave that one be. I'm not going to override going infinite, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and do this now and recruit. Warriors of the frozen wastes. Nothing you have to be careful of is you have 2 end of turn cards, and you tend to kind of hoard cards in this deck. So you gotta watch out for Sierra and Lich King overdrawing you. But okay, probably an execute here. Get rid of that thing here. Might just have Death Coil and Grommash here. Probably should be doing this Yip before too long, probably with all my armor though. So yeah, let's get rid of this thing. And put Mr. Yip out there. And I probably should kill one of those. Yeah, that was a misplay.
Branches grow.
nice intro.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Okay. My misplay got punished a little bit there. I don't have execute. Needed him to kill that friggin' 7/5. See, I need to get 5 damage one there. There's recruit again, though. Could just Grommash him down, honestly. Let's go ahead, Dead Man's again. Hey, I'm +2 now. Oh, I'm sorry. A little more than that now. We're +9. Well, I know he doesn't have execute in hand. He doesn't have, unless he has Warpath there. I don't think he's clearing this. Ooh, that's a good draw for him. Wool Cleaver, I would like to get. Oh, of course, you got a very good answer. Play with an old Shield Maiden there, probably. So I do want to stop copying. Oh, there's no more copying that to worry about. Could get this Blood Razor out of hand. Let's go ahead and just play this area out. It's just kind of hard to play at times. I hope he doesn't have the, was it Magnetic Bomb or whatever, Hunter card in there. That's probably going to pull Darius. So I've seen both of his Raging Organs. Ah, Demolisher, love that card.
Protocol 7 engaged.
He's got some good mechs right there of that. I needed a dream card, I needed. Let's see. Got one recruit here. Let's recruit, shall we? Hopefully the 2 damage hits there. Oh, there's the dream card. I may still dream that thing. Actually, it would be best right now as we Zilliaxes it. Dump some more into it so I can dream it. And of course the Direhorn is in there for some early stall and then some recruit action as well.
Well played.